it's me, Andy. Today, I'm here for a special Q&A. Now, just for this, I have come very prepared for this. I've used a Google Docs to help me because, as you know, I am not good at showing my voice, and there's a reason because let's just say I'm not really good speaking well. Okay, so I'm gonna be going in the order that you guys have done, and I also will be, of course, talking about Switch 6. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. First question, out of all your fandoms, which one is your all favorite? I would say the K-pop groups I did. Like, most of them, particularly. I think Switch 6 had to be, like, the one that had started me off of doing that. Because, well, for starters, really, I started making videos related to them. Because originally they were, like, a four-member group. But I just keep adding more members. So, yeah. Okay, next question. Any hobbies or do you have hobbies? Now, this actually came from two online friends who asked me this particular question, so I'm going to answer it. I like listening to music, collecting todoki. I really like doing art, mostly painting, drawing, and making clay creatures. Seriously though, I make a lot of clay creatures. Favorite food? My favorite foods are pizza, mostly of course. Currently with cream corn dog, and a childhood favorite of mine, bagel with cheese. Because, okay, when I was little, I would grab a bagel and a piece of cheese and put them together. I still do that today, but with some minor differences of adding an egg and maybe a little meat. Because why not? Which video has been your favorite to make? If comfortable, could you explain why? Most of Switch 6 zombies, I would say. Mostly with, like, the Omamai, I would say Dizzy Circus, which is also another favorite of mine. And I think I also would like to say Don't Tell Nobody. But I would also like to say Body because, well, I came around working with that for, like, a summer song. And I did not notice it was, like, summer song related until Lucas just told me. But I thought it would be fun because I was, like, obsessed with the song. And it makes perfect sense for why. The upcoming new tricky thing, which is Hidden in the Sand. This is a song named by Tally Polly, which is actually one of my favorite bands. So yeah, if you haven't, go check it out. So this will be, of course, kickstarting Act 2. There will be 5 acts, most likely based around similarly to Banana Machine. I'll deck that more for a bit. Anyway, next one is the Fusimals Icing Cup. Weirdly or not, I had specifically asked Woojin back around like 3 years ago, and basically it was like, what's in that cup? Or something. And he said, what's in that? And then he shows the cup. It's just ice. And saying I was the reason why he said that. Because he read my comment out loud. So I had to make a video to a little homage to that. And Woojin has been doing pretty well. So go ahead and check out his song. I like the way it's seriously a good song. Okay. What's your favorite anime? Demon Slayer, Assassin's Classroom. But I would also like to say, my little sister got me into Boku no Stray Dogs, Monica Magica, a little bit of Nana and Black Clover. I am, of course, currently have one of the manga books, and my whole anime club got me into that, so yeah. Okay. Next one, what is your favorite song that isn't from a K-pop group? Good question, Nash. It's Burn the House Down because, well, I like a lot of AJR songs. Like, for example, there's Weak, but I want to go with this one because, I don't know, it just has the little fun into it. Anyway, the next song in this is Good Day by Tally Hall. The reason behind this is, well, because I've been getting into a lot of Tally Hall this year, which is actually pretty interesting. Not to mention the Sonic lunch that happened around a few days ago. I wish I would see it, but I live in a different state and I couldn't see that at night school. But yeah, I love this song the most, along with Hidden in the Sand. And Fake Type is a Japanese duo. I love their songs, Nightmare Parade included. But one of my favorites had to be Atelier Air. It's seriously a really artistic kind of thing. Okay, next up. What inspired you to make the Tricky Show? Good question, Blue. When I was developing, Tricky and the others, originally they were supposed to be like Bat-Team OCs. Handling the whole Bat-Team thing into this. It was also alongside of Andy's Apple Farm because I've seen a lot of our different online friends, especially with Oreo Galaxy. B has made this little series called Oreo's Playhouse, and I heavily advise you to check it out. It's basically what kind of gave me the idea. And analog horror, because I feel like, I love analog horror. Most of my favorites probably be like this Lacey's Angel Hair. I love that one so much. It's really wholesome, but also really down to earth. And there's a lot I can name, but I found a mention about that, and there is a lot. I can't name them, but there's a lot that I'm like horror. And I always see you guys doing your own takes, and it always has the same premise. Like, for example, this character that goes taken care by a demon thing or something. So that's what I thought. What if I make the main character a specific villain of the thing? Like Bendy and Bendy Ink Machine. So that's where the idea came from. So Tricky is kind of broken down, and it's going to be doing something with Lizzie Park, who is a children's TV host who's based around this horror movie I discovered called Mr. Crockett. If you want, you can check the horror movie out. It really scares me, but it will be, of course, giving you a little idea for what Lizzie was like back when he was alive back in the 2000s, before the Trick Show was shut down. Anyway, next one. What fandoms do you join? Most likely, around when I was a kid, My Little Pony FNAF. FNAF is still around me. Bat-Team 2017. And now, during over the pandemic, I would say Pokemon, mostly the games. And K-pop, of course, because I got into K-pop because of BTS, so that's why. Favorite shows. Currently, at the moment, it's Heartbreak High, which is an Australian show that features an autistic representation. I feel like you should check out. And speaking of that, I don't watch this show much, but I love this specific character named Rufus. He is also another specific autistic character from Lock and Key. I don't want to go into dive deep because I haven't seen the show in a while and I've been thinking of rewatching it. Creep Show is another one, and I love the episodes mostly. I think my favorite episode's gotta be like this pipe one that stars Chris's voice actor. Another features like the guy's voice actor of Husk, who appears in one, who plays as this villain kind of character. Yeah, I couldn't find much of the episodes, but you can find them in the app. So if you want to see what goes really down there, so yeah. Okay. Another one I feel like I also do want to mention is Kid Cosmic. Back around like last year or something, I have finished watching it and I love that show. I love the whole expanding little character though. She's so cute. Anyway, favorite English songs. During the making of that script, I would say Sleep Well because I don't know. And a bunch of Tally All the Nature songs because they're good. Favorite K-pop song. Obviously you know this. Just like a dream. It's cheery. I seriously love this song. Just don't ask how, but it came to me when I first listened to it. I've been obsessed with it. It's been 3 years now since this masterpiece, so yeah. Favorite group. I would say AB6, but I do have some others, which are BTS, Boy Next Door, Stray Kids, and as for my female groups, Dreamcatcher, A Pink, and Imagine. Even though after the whole AI thing, I still support them through. And no, I do not support AI, but I am glad the girls are able to take. Plus, the songs are really good, so yeah. A song that you used to like but not anymore. Okay, this is gonna be so... I don't know how I'm gonna think about it, but I'm gonna say In Blue by Zero Beast 1. When I first checked out the song during my break last year ago, I was super into that song. When I went super into that song, I like it. That's until I discovered another Pacific group, TI. And that's when I lose interest in them. Not only that, but I didn't like much of the lineup. And most of the members' names are really forgettable. So I'm super sorry, Zeros, as I'm saying this. But yeah, I also would say like a song I don't like anymore would be like any song that's by Sia or Jax. Because they involve with something autistic related, okay? How long are your group's contracts? Okay, so earlier I was playing with my friend on Roblox by the time of recording. And he said, well, I kind of do in this band, and yes, they are a temporary group. Not only that, but this was also kind of an experiment. But don't worry, they are going to be, of course, re-debuting very, 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 very soon. Most likely, of course, as High One, being a boy group, and April Love being a girl group. So basically, I have a few plans for them. High L Class being debuting around in June 5th, being around my birthday, and of course, April Love being on the 1st of April. I will be, of course, planning to do that right after I finish making Don't Worry, Be Happy. So I'm going to be taking my time, honestly. So, yeah. So, Switch 6 will be, of course, disbanded since after with their album. But I have big plans and future projects for them. As for JL, she'll be, of course, joining in Dreamscape. And as for the members for Dreamscape, they will be, of course, joining in Lucas's sub-little company. Most likely to, all that. But as for Cherry Bomb, they're going to be going as the same for Stray Kids. Okay, anyway, after Ryan has the same as Red Velvet. ABI have saved as Hypen, Don't Ask Why. I love it since their K-bands have the same one as Day6. XO Cuties, same as Kiss of Life. And Dream Save, same as Cat Eye. So I don't know specifically, but I decided to try to do something up. Okay, this one comes from also Lucas, ABS, or I would say because I helped out with the Rock with UMB. I really worked on with it. Like, with the idea and project and everything. Like, I was figuring out, but during the progress, I was still coming up with, like, Samuel. So, Samuel, during that time, he had, like, brown hair before the character was revealed. I thought I mentioned about that. So, yeah. Do you ship Charu? Yes. In Charu is, of course, an autistic fellow who is, of course, dating Nayang. Or Yang Nayeon from Ilviet. I think I said that right, I don't know, but basically the premise behind this group is quite simple. There's 6 of them, I'm sorry for that. But, yeah. I also do want to mention, of course, that Jinwoo has now someone who he can actually share his own interest. Since, he has been always wanting to become an idol since he was actually little. He loves anything but K-band related. And I feel like changers have noticed this kind of thing with, like, their little signs. Most specifically with the magazine one, the Regret Time Part 2, and the Run for Roses channel featured. Yeah. Okay, next one. Which idol / OC is like the son / daughter to you? Most likely my idol OCs because they're like really hard to take care of. Not to mention there's the whole controversy, so you have to take care of them every second of the way. So that's what exactly I was trying to do. Making Autopop a more healthy and resistible place. So having everyone basic round with who are autistic, ADHD, or sometimes having a different kind of a disorder is of course welcome. That's why I made Autopop, because I want to show like different sides of these different people. And I also would say my regular OCs, because, well, I began doing this kind of thing most likely with Mousy Lord. I've been trying my best, and I always protect of what happens. So I would say like that. Okay, last one. This is also from Locus. Will you eventually stop? Hope not. Actually, I won't stop. I will be, of course, still working on specific projects such as Fusibles, The Tricky Show, and other pop, etc. But I am, of course, still learning how to edit. Hence why my channel has been focused around with editing. If you haven't noticed from the bio for now, I'm learning to become an editor. Hence why I've been trying to do stuff now and then. I am still learning too, so yeah. It is really hard to get through with it, but as someone who's been on the spectrum, it's gonna be taking a while, but hey, you got this. Anyway, I feel like that's all for today for the Q&A. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for a few of the upcoming projects, most specifically a few upcoming debuts in other pop, and of course, the Act 2 of Tricky Show, and probably working on, like, I don't know, like, the next part for Fusibles, like, going with their story, and I'm still yet developing. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye!